on the surface, that sounds like it might be a good idea to let the buyer have a choice, but in reality, it falls apart when you take a look at only the first home buyer is going to be the one that gets to choose. And I read a report from the National Association of Realtors in 2013 that shows that homes change hands on an average of every 9 years. So if the first home buyer were to choose not to put sprinklers in, you're denying the opportunity to 7, 8, 10 families in the future who might live in that home who can't have fire sprinklers protecting their family because it's just not feasible to retrofit existing homes. The other problem is that the fire service is stuck with that home for the next 100 years as being an unsprinklered home, and it's a risk to the community, and everybody in the community pays for that level of fire protection when they have to staff the fire stations in order to protect all these unsprinkled properties.
In the city of Altamont Springs, we passed a fire sprinkler requirement back in the mid-'80s, and it's been in place for a significant period of time, and our city commission has always been very supportive of that. And the experience we've had with that is obviously we are not having fire deaths in home fire sprinkler protected properties. That's the #1 goal of the ordinance in the first place. In addition, our fire protection resources for the city, we're able to go ahead and take into consideration these home fire sprinkler systems in place in protecting properties in addition to other commercial properties. And that's been a basic of our whole city design from a aspect of how the city's been built. It's been a core component of our planning and our zoning requirements is keeping fire sprinkler systems in our code and providing protection for our citizens.